but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tennessee Titans. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Set. 60. Pittsburgh. Okay, just like that. Just like that. No. Hot.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll drop the throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Check 4. General, west. Slant. Check 3, gone. Perfect. Go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
On the ground,
This is Derrick Henry. shreds him with a stiff arm. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go now. Come on, together. They're going to need some therapy after this. Go, Trey. Quick. Check right. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Yeah,
moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
I'm coming to 6. Pull it. 3. I want 3. Hey. If you kill it, motion me out.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go. Not a whoop.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Hit a roll. West. Check 13. Ball trot.
54's Mike. Check.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. A first update now from Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
You. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Check 31.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Check 52. Check.
They'll run with Henry. Pushing his way through. No score after 1 on EA Sports. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Come on, set. Routine on it. Routine on it. Walk 54. Walk 54. I'm here all day. I'm here. Come on. Switch. Come on. 54.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Let's go. Get the flag.
54 Mike. That's what I do.
22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hurry, hurry.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Any day. Hey,
and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And an alley to run. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return as they are now on the board here in the first half. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
watch twist. Watch twist. Shift. Orbit. Mike 55. All day, punk. Go. I got him.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Eddie Weapon.
It's our time.
Go, go.
49, check 49, check 49.
That's it.
54's Mike, 54's Mike.
Shut up.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Brian Body Calhoun. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
Here we go. Here we go. It's size 7. Let's go. 50. Wait. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch the slip. Wow.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Slow. But how do you do it?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Two, fellas. Let's go. 55, come on. Ready, go.
Give to Cook out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Here's 2nd and 8. Open here, Adam Thielen. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Complete to Adam Thielen. A gain of 6 yards.
Yeah, baby.
And it's 3rd down.
Red, 8, read. I'm coming for it. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Under 10.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's third and short.
Third down and 2.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
You're not ready. Check it out, Reed. Kill.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Smooth. Defense. And here we go. Check.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Hey!
Now it's the backup Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Motion. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Watch the screen.
They'll set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Don't let him breathe. Play outside deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Right there, 54.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Yes, babies. Yeah.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 23. A field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll run it again with Henry. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Check safety. Hey, check 24. Switch. Watch the edge.
Boston Scott, his first carry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
This is Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. He's coming. We got double up. Kill. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Again, it's Henry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Ready? Mark 27. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 6 guys. Check 6. Greystone, travel. Hey, orbit.
Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Get ready. Get ready.
Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Wide. Get wide.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Down. Hey, Lobo.
Check right, 27. I'm coming. Check.
Check. It's a 6. Pull it. Half. Begin. The ball. Tighten up.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Mike 27. Check Mike.
Back to throw here. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Being chased down left. He'll run it, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score all time.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyrone Crawford gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. Covered a lot of ground there, 81 yards on the punt return. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
And how about that play right there? 4th quarter, tie game, both sides trying to figure out who's going to make the big play. We just saw it right there in front of us. That's a monster return.
Indeed, breaking that tie with an exclamation mark. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 2nd down.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Go. Check 24. Check 24.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 30.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Hey, let's go. Come on. What? Go.
On 3rd down, Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now, you don't see option pitches a whole lot in the NFL, but there worked out pretty well, resulted in a touchdown.
And it's hard for defenses because they don't see it very often, so the time in preparing each week is probably minimal. So when it comes at them, it's often a surprise. And what a nice job on the read. Pitch to the running back, and he takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Check. Fresno. Switch.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check three. Grace don't travel. Yes!
2nd and 15. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Josh Jones. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. On the tackle defensively, Jaleel Johnson.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry, and he breaks through another tackle. He'll have a first down past the 40. Derrick Henry all alone. And finally down at the 9-yard line. It's a big run that time by Henry. 62 yards.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Check three, check three. Hatchet, hatchet. No. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
They don't want to keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Tennessee, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Squad like, what? In the field like